Hello and welcome. And in this video, I'm talking about a simple marketing approach that can help you to triple your business in the next 90 days. And it can triple it in terms of very specifics. It could be lead generation, it could be sales achieved, also profitability, depending on the type of offers that you put out. So if this is the first time you've come across me, you're in for a treat. This actually came out of one of my group coaching calls today, and I want to share this simple approach with you because I think quite often in business, we're all chasing for similar things, which is usually income, freedom, and impact. And one of those usually takes the priority or it's kind of spread evenly. And what I want to share with you is, well, how can we influence all three of them in order to, simply grow our business? And what I want to share with you is that throughout this video, this live stream that I'm doing, if there's anything specific that you want to ask me or that is unclear, just remember, comment below the video that you're watching right now, and I'll come back and make sure that I answer you specifically so you've got an answer to some of the things that perhaps are holding you back or not allowing you to move to that next level of your goals and growing your business. But the thing that I want to get straight to, and therefore which will help me to share with you, hello for those of you on Instagram, I've got a few things that I'm sharing on the screen here, and what I will do, I will from time to time just show you what's going on the screen, but I'll talk you through anyway, guys. So if we're going to grow our business and we're going to take the simple approach, we need to understand what usually do we pay attention to, or what's the thing that we pay attention to in order to grow our business. And you can argue many different things. You could talk about, well, the niche that you're targeting, the message that you're putting out there, the vision, the mission, blah, blah, blah. But if we're talking about business, I've got a definition of business that I like to pay attention to. And it's one of the definitions that I actually published in my book, More Leads, More Clients, for those of you on Instagram, those of you elsewhere, YouTube, Facebook, blah, blah, blah. For me, a business is a commercial, profitable organization that works without me, right? I'm still aspiring to the point where my business works without me, but I have a team, right? And so team is one step in the right direction. The other point is where you get to the point where you can hire a CEO, different directors, and literally move yourself out of the business. But before we get there, I want to pay attention to the definition: a commercial, profitable organization. So if a business is a commercial, profitable organization, we need to get to the point where we are focused on, well, what will get it to profitability? In order to get it to profitability, we've got to understand the concept of a pipeline. And so you've got marketing pipeline, sometimes referred to your sales pipeline, but ultimately your pipeline is the thing that's going to open up the doors to how successful you can become, so long as you pay attention to it, right? And it might be that you're focused on, well, what's the message I'm putting out there? Like, that's your priority because you want to create more impact. Great. But if you're going to get to profitability and successfully grow the business, you've got to understand the pipeline, what leads you to getting customers. So I was speaking to my group coaching clients earlier today. We were on a coaching call, and I shared this with them. And I said, your business is the definition that I just gave you guys a moment ago. And I said, your business in reality doesn't care about your emotions. It doesn't care necessarily about what you're thinking. It focuses on what you are doing. Because if somebody came in and wanted to buy your business, they would look at what? They would look at the output. They would look at the results. They would look at the size of revenue, the profitability, and where the business is going. So your business really only cares for outputs. But in order to create outputs, we need to understand what the pipeline is, right? And the pipeline is what leads us to the main output, which is to get clients, to land clients. If this is making sense, guys, just give me a thumbs up, give me a heart, or just say hell yeah in the comment. So for me, the simple pipeline that you can pay attention to and what you can start to track and record is, if you want to grow your business, these are the stages of a simple pipeline, which is number one, audience. So growing your audience on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis is key, because if your audience isn't growing, then not enough people will know about what it is that you're talking about, your offers, and the things that you need to share that align to your goals, your mission, and your vision, right? Step number two in your pipeline is content. So what content are you actually publishing, as in quantity, quality, and actual content published so that people are aware, right? So you capture their attention, their interest, and hopefully get them to desire and then action, right? Step three is leads. Now, leads is obviously, when people raise their hands, maybe you're marketing some type of lead magnet, can be webinar, guide, VSL, challenge, a quiz, whatever the thing is that you're marketing as, your main lead magnet, will help you to get hands raised, also to grow your email list. Step 4 in this pipeline example could be then, for those people who raise their hands, maybe you start to qualify them in your DMs, right? So you end up with prospects. You might qualify on the phone, depending on how your business is set up, the type of service business that you run. But the whole point of having prospects is you move people from the stage of leads, raising their hands. Prospects are people who you're now qualifying to find out how interested they are, meaning, is it now? Is it later? Is it something that's actually a good fit for the two of us, right? So step 4 is prospects, so qualifying, getting people to the point where they're qualified and perhaps seeing your offer, right? That's the that I use. At the point where a person qualifies and they see the offer ahead of them buying. And then stage 5, if you do this approach in your service business, might be sales calls. And sales calls are where you're either qualifying or you're closing. And usually that's the kind of 2-step approach a lot of coaching, consulting, service businesses that use. But here's the thing that I wanted to share with you. And I think this is important. A lot of people don't pay attention to. They're not tracking what's happening in their pipeline, and they're not tracking what's happening at each stage of their pipeline. And if you're not tracking what's happening, then there's no way on earth that you can, really grow your business, because you're not aware of what the outputs are, or the key performance indicators, the KPIs often referred to as. So in order to take things to that next level, you've got to pay attention to the pipeline, because the pipeline is going to lead you to something that I want to share with you that a lot of business owners tend to shy away from. And that is outputs, right? Now, if you can get the concept into your head that my business is based on outputs, so therefore I need to take action in order to create outputs. I need to create something that happens weekly, possibly daily, as a schedule, right? It's got to be scheduled in. It's kind of like going to the gym. You can't just magically put muscles onto your arms. Or in my case, for instance, if I was going to jiu-jitsu, I can't just have a membership and not show up and not train, because I wouldn't get any better, right? I've got to actually have a weekly schedule where I turn up and take action. The next thing is being consistent and disciplined about it, right? And discipline doesn't mean that you're 100% disciplined. It just means that most of the time you are, right? Obviously, the more disciplined and consistent you are, the more successful you can become, provided you're taking the right actions. And then number 3, with outputs, what I want you to pay attention to is, what are you publishing on a weekly basis to market, to promote your business, right? And by taking this into consideration, you start to understand outputs, right? Your business, depending on where you are right now and the level of success that you've achieved, has probably come as a result of the outputs, the things that you have done. And a lot of people, depending on the type of business you're in, might say, oh yeah, well, it's down to, the market, it's down to supply and demand, it's down to right place, right time. Look, I can tell you as a fact, it's down to your outputs, right? It's down to what you do on a daily, weekly basis. It's down to how consistent you are and how disciplined you are with actions that are priority actions that will help you to grow your business. And then finally, it's how focused you are on actually publishing and marketing your business, right? That's what this whole video is about. The simple marketing, or the simple marketing approach that will help you to 3x your business in the next 90 days. And so, just as I'm showing everybody on Facebook, guys, for those of you on Instagram, we do have something on the screen here to my left. So that's why I'm being very descriptive, so you guys also see what I'm sharing. But the point I'm getting to is, now that we understand that actually business is about outputs, if we can take that into consideration and kind of lock that in, well, why are we producing outputs? It's very simple. And, what I've got on screen here is an example of outputs ultimately will lead you to offers made. Right? Offers made means how many times have you presented an offer to leads, prospects, and ultimately people becoming clients, right? Because by looking at the outputs of your business and them leading you to the type of offers that you have presented and put in front of leads, prospects, and ultimately people who become clients, this is going to shift everything about your business. So if you can take on board this approach when it comes to outputs and what are you producing, what are you publishing, what are you actually creating in your business, right? And getting it out there, this will shift your thinking. And I share this because Quite often when we're in business, we're not thinking, how many times have I put my offers out there, or how many times have I published content, like how many pieces of content have I published today or this week or this month, right? Sometimes we get so focused on, I'm trying to create the most perfect article or the most perfect Instagram reel, Twitter post, or TikTok reel, or YouTube shorts, or YouTube video. Like, we get so focused on, creating something that is perfect, rather than, can we show up consistently where our audience sees us regularly? They start to kind of follow the rhythm of what we put out there, like, our energy, our tone, who we are, our personality. And that's the thing that starts to build us an audience that become leads, that become prospects, and ultimately become clients. It's all based on outputs. And this isn't to say that it should be a matter of, quantity over quality. What you're looking for in creating outputs is to evolve. So over time, as you put more things out, you can get to the point where you're improving, you're creating better hooks, you're creating, better delivery, better energy. You're getting to the point where your audience, they're just showing up more and more, and the message is spreading, and more people are following you, more people are joining your email list. And off the back of that, that's what gives you the momentum that you're looking for either the next stage, or where you're going from as a starting point, if you're a starter. But for those of you already in business, those are mostly the people that I work with. Like, to crack and break through to that next level is about combining those outputs that I just spoke about a moment ago. And what I'll do is I'm just going to skip back, just for those of you who may have seen it. Remember, outputs, very simple. Like, business does not have to be complicated. You should have a weekly and daily schedule, like literally in your Google Calendar or iPhone calendar, right? You should already know what you're doing day to day, with flexibility, of course. But you need to be consistent and disciplined, meaning that you do what you say you're going to do, and you're consistent with that. And then the final thing is, remember, just focus on what is it that you're publishing, because if you know what you're publishing, you'll keep up that rhythm. There is a method that I use and teach and train my clients on, called the 6-week content rhythm. And for me, I think successful marketing has a rhythm. It has a cadence. And if you don't have a rhythm, you don't have a cadence, you don't have consistency and discipline, how do you expect anybody to really follow you and want to buy from you, right? It's, most of the times, the challenge that we're faced with, and I wrote about this in my book, More Leads, More Clients. For those of you who don't have it, remember, it's available on Amazon. And if you want a free copy, you don't want to pay for it, I can send you a PDF copy. Just comment book under this video, and I'll send you a free PDF copy of the book. But the thing that I wanted to get to ultimately is, we overcomplicate what business is, right? And business is about outputs. And here's the cool thing. When you do have outputs, now you have data. Now you can analyze your performance. Now you can look at what pieces of content work the best, what messaging works the best, what strategy or what tactic actually provided you with leads, prospects, and clients. And I'm telling you, this is the thing that will shift you. I'd love to share with you and say, hey, I've got a new AI appointment setter, and I've got, some amazing funnels, some new software, some new technology. And like, these are the things that are just going to magically scale your business, or we're going to hire appointment setters, or whatever the thing is, like what you need. But the reality is that if you build this culture of outputs, and you're focused on what it is that you put out there in order to attract people in, your business is going to shift. There's no way on earth that you can keep showing up consistently over time. And when I say over time, think long term in your business. Don't think, next week or even the next 90 days. Whatever you're doing in your business to build, up towards your goals and achieve, the things that you've set out in your vision, it's all about the long game. And by taking this approach with outputs and offers made, you will shift the direction of where your business goes. A lot of the people that I work with are at this 10 to 30K a month stage, and they're looking for that next level. And quite often the next level is, can I double? Can I get to 50? Can I get to 100K a month? And so for those of you right now who are looking for that next level breakthrough, I just want to share a couple of things. I do offer one-on-one support, and currently I have a program called the Visionary Accelerator. It's something that I've run for about 4 years now. And in that program, we solve the 3 biggest problems that stop established coaches and consultants from growing their business and achieving their vision. And the three things that we fix are a non-scaling marketing strategy, inconsistent lead flow, and weak systems. And In order to take things to that next level, the outcome really that you're looking for and what we've identified is that most of you are looking for more leads and clients using leverage systems. And that's, what we offer in Visionary Accelerator. And the whole goal is to help you to get to 20, an extra 20 to 100K a month by providing you with the solutions to those 3 problem areas. If you're interested in finding out more about the Visionary Accelerator, guys, just comment below this video with the word one-on-one, and I'll know what it is that you're after, and I'll send you details about this program. And then for the rest of you as well, I know some of you on Instagram probably can't see, I do have a couple of VIP days coming up. I'll just share that on screen for the moment. We've got VIP days on March the 19th and on the 22nd of March, and this is happening in Dubai. If you are thinking of traveling to Dubai, you're in Dubai, and you just want to make, something shift, you want to make a change in your business and you'd love to be there with me, just comment below this video with the word VIP day, and I'll send you details about my upcoming Dubai VIP days. These are one-on-one. You get the opportunity to have coaching before the VIP day, during the VIP day, and then there's some other things that I share with you as trainings, resources, as well as a couple of follow-up coaching sessions after that. If you want more details, guys, just comment below this video with the word VIP day, and I'll know exactly what it is that you want. So on that note, guys, I just want to summarize. In order to take things to that next level, right, you've got to be very clear on what your outputs are. Here's some examples of clients that I've helped do this. This is Alston. When I started working with him, we were able to unlock £250,000 in sales in 3 months of working together. So equivalent of $292,000. Here's another client that I worked with before, Nate. We helped him to generate $768,000 in 3 months. He's one of my clients from America, and in 6 months he actually turned that into $1.47 million. And I've done that for countless other clients: Ashish, Denise, Marjorie, Kathy, 15K. Denise did 13K there, 7K cash. First 10K sale from Marjorie, so on and so forth. So many clients who we've helped to achieve really great results. If that's you guys, just remember, comment below this video. And if there's anything in particular you'd love to recap around how to simplify things and create that 3x return in the next 90 days, just send me a DM and we'll talk more. Other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching. This is the simple approach, which you now know is about outputs to growing your business by 3x in the next 90 days. My name's Leon Street, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.